Hey guys, it's Jay Black, your Monterey Realtor, and today I get to hang out with Lorraine and Margie, the owners and instructors at Omni Learning Center. So thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
So why don't you tell us all a little bit about the Omni Learning Center?
Well, we were teachers for many years, and our classrooms were kitty-corner from each other. And we would always collaborate and share ideas.
Okay.
And one day Lorraine said, "Come over for tea, I have an idea." And the idea was, let's organize when we retire from teaching, because we were planning on it.
Okay.
Let's organize a classes for homeschoolers. And I said to you, do we know any homeschoolers?
And I said one. We know one homeschooler.
With the homeschool community, so my daughter is in a hybrid program.
Mm-hmm.
And with the homeschool community, that's all you need to know.
And that was true, because that one student that we knew, the mother of that student, I called her and told her what our idea was, and she said, "Come on over." Mm-hmm. We came on over. She invited 12 other mothers, it just took off from there. And it really is thanks to her. She really introduced us to the homeschool community, and it just took off from there. But it was 7 years ago.
7 years ago, wow.
It was in the fall of 2017.
Yeah.
We have the most students now ever.
Wow.
So we're very excited for the fall.
Great. What kind of classes do you guys typically teach for these homeschool students?
It varies every semester.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to offer this coming semester is a class in ecology.
Okay.
It's called Habitat. What is your habitat zip code? That's the official title. And then there's a history class. We always have a history, geography class. And then we have math, reading, writing, and art this time.
And the math comes with chess. He's a math teacher, and he's a chess master. And so he was giving chess classes. We were just doing chess classes. And then this year we've had a lot of requests for math. So he said, why don't we combine them? So it's math for the first hour, and then a half an hour, 45 minutes of chess.
And those classes, are they broken up by age group, or are they just kind of...
With the homeschoolers, they are very used to working together.
Mm-hmm.
So our classes go, we take children from about 3rd to about 6th grade, more or less. And it's interesting how they all just work together. And there's always 2 teachers in the class.
Mm-hmm.
So, I might take the younger ones, and Margie will concentrate on the older ones. And of course, we expect more from the older ones, and the older ones help the younger ones. So it just works very well.
What has surprised you most since you guys got started?
Firstly, how quickly we've grown, and how much it just every year more and more and more. And more we have people on waiting lists. And also, I think... how kind and how nice these children are, how well behaved, how respectful, how they help each other. Nobody puts anybody, we've never had a situation where a bullying situation or one child putting another child down. Quite the opposite.
It does not happen.
They raise them up. They are so lovely. And that has been a real surprise.
What would the parents say they like most about bringing their children?
They like us. They like us.
They look forward to it, and they drop them off and greet us and share with us. And then the student comes in. Parents are welcome to stay occasionally if they wish.
Mm-hmm.
And the hour flies by. Then we have a nice little recess, and then we always conclude like the last half of the class period with an artistic application of what they've learned. First part. And
I think the parents, if you're homeschooling your child, it's hard to teach every single subject to different grade levels. You might have 3 children, you might have 4 children, and you're teaching math to different grade levels, reading. It's hard for them. So we're a relief for them. And because we've taught for so long, we've got a lot of experience. They ask us questions, they come to us for help, and we're happy to help. So
what would the students say they like most?
They like us. I would say that over again.
We often tell jokes, and at the end of each class, the students take turns telling a joke, and they are insistent. When is my turn?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So
they love
do
to tell
like
the
that,
joke,
and they like to be creative. They love applying watercolor or whatever the activity is.
Or drama, we
Drama,
have them act
movement.
out certain things.
Quite a bit of drama.
So, you know, and because we've had a lot of experience, we can look around and see sort of what they need. And we're flexible. So we can always say, you know what, that we should do more of this, we should do less of this, we need to concentrate more here. It's not as if there's, you know, it's not as if somebody is saying to us, you have to do it in this way. So because we're flexible and we can change and we can apply the lesson to the particular children. So we're going to teach Coming to America. We've taught it 3 or 4 times. You know, it's an immigration class. But depending on the children and depending on what they know and what they need, it won't be the same as we taught it the last time.
What are some of your goals for the next year?
Well, we want to continue learning new things. We talk on the phone and not just drill stuff. We talk about curriculum and
All the time.
new ideas, new applications of ideas, new curriculum offerings. We're always worrying about that sometimes.
Sure.
And growing our student base.
What's your favorite part about being a member of the Monterey Peninsula community?
Everyone is very kind.
Yeah. And I like the fact that we're a small community, everybody knows everybody. So you go into the market and people say, "Hi Lorraine, how are you?" I like that.
Yeah.
Where my daughter lives in Los Angeles, you go into the market, I mean, they don't even look at you.
Yeah.
I went to the post office yesterday and the person didn't know my name, but "Hi, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while." It's just friendly and warm, and there are a lot of things that you miss when you're not in a big community. But I think this particular community, this Monterey community, is so friendly and so welcoming and just very comfortable to live here.
Oh, that's great.
I attended the military family community 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
and everyone was glad to be there. It was a book share, curriculum share.
Okay.
Very nice time. I liked it a great deal.
Yeah.
That's how I think pretty much everybody says the same thing, right? It's
Really?
friendly. We like the people here. It's a lot, smaller, quieter. It's pretty much always just the community. People do bring up the weather. It's, it's pretty mild.
Yeah, that's true.
But for the most part, it's always community. That's all I've got. Is there anything else that we need to know about the Omni Learning Center?
Well, we want our friends to remember us always, and as their child gets older, they can still come back and see what we're offering. So we can teach them again.
Right, and contact us, and we're always willing, and we always take questions, we always listen to parents, our doors are always open.
Great, and I'll have you guys have a website. I'll have that
Yes,
in the
thank
description
you.
below.
Thank
And
you.
then are you guys on Facebook or
Yes.
Instagram or anything?
On Facebook.
On Facebook. And so I'll have a link to the Facebook in the description below as well. So be sure to check them out. It's been great. I really enjoyed it, and it's really cool to learn about what you guys are doing here.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes.